Alrighty. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the gnome slows today. What's up, Kevin? Fancy meeting you here. Fancy. I see you still haven't changed your titles on your videos to give them a chance. You should go back in and change a lot of, expand on those so they can get some better traction on YouTube with keywords and such. If you're doing the work, you might as well put in that little bit of extra to get you that next step. Din Decor Depot. Hello. What do you think of keyword stuffing in the item specifics? I kind of talk about that today on my main channel. That you got to be careful because a new thing that I heard is happening. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing everything, and then I need to do this. Switch account, let's go here. Just trying to let everybody know that I'm live. So is happening. Snatch. Like somebody marked no on the autograph option in the item specifics, and their item got taken down for a keyword spamming autograph when the item was not autographed, even though that was an eBay key in their item specifics. So with the new, I think, the way the new programs are running on eBay, it's hurting, it's starting to hurt more and more people. It kind of started with me with that whole unbranding being taken down with the brand and then the Gildan. And now it appears to be striking people who fill in the item specifics with, even though they put no for the autograph, it took it down because of it said no autograph. And as you know, on eBay, you can't put no this or no that in your title. The example I came up with real quick was like if you sell a silverware set of knives, spoons, and forks, and the spoons are missing, and if you put no spoons, that could technically be keyword spamming, even though that's a very loose one. But you can't put that, you can put without, that's still whiffy too, but it's almost like the word no in front of something is what triggers a lot of the eBay issues in the past. And now that I feel that's one of the definitions that this algorithm is getting, looking for the word know this, know that, know this, know that, and that is automatically scanning the item specifics now also. So if you got no to something in the item specifics, you could very well be tagged, and that's not good. So yeah, got to be extremely, extremely careful with what you put in the item specifics now more than ever, unfortunately. It's the new rage with some channels. I figured that might be something the AI bots are calling for. I'm sure to watch it later tonight. Yeah, and I mentioned Rachel's video in there too. That it has to be exactly what your item is about. Obviously, if you put up a Christmas item and you don't put Christmas in the title, you can put it in the item specifics. But like most of the stuff I put up, I put all the keywords in the title. So they're already there. Once they're there, they're going to come up. So there's very few things I put up that would need more keywords than what's in the title. So it all depends on what you're selling. Kevin, I just got out of the hospital. Stay out of the hospital. It's not good for you. Go out and run a couple laps. Get that blood pressure down. Start walking 20 minutes a day. That'll help you. You sit too much making those YouTube videos. Everybody here, the one fat funny guy you're seeing in the comments, that's a friend I grew up with. I've known him since I was like, 14? Went to his high school with his brother. And me and him started hanging out more than me and his brother. And he's trying to do a YouTube channel, but he won't even listen to me. So go subscribe to his channel, if you will, to help him out. But he needs to listen to me when he's doing his damn videos. I'm trying to help him, but he won't listen. So I need to smack him around in the live. Hey, that's not you. One funny fat guy. Okay. There we go. See, you can't do this. You got to put some keywords in there. You got to make people want to click on it. You were doing good with some of these. See, like this one here, Taylor Swift and football. You put a long date, you put hashtags, you got 20 views on that one. You look at the next one, you put just learn to drive, and you got 1 view. So you got to put those keywords. Some hashtags will work, and a nice thumbnail. Take what you've done and kind of look at it. And I think the big key right here is you touched on a subject that is in the news. Well, you know, it's a hot topic right now. Taylor Swift at the Kansas City football game. So that was a smart move in that case. So always kind of push your videos if you can't. That's what I'm trying to do in one of my channels, the top 20 or the top 10 most expensive items. Try to think of things that are common like right now, which Taylor Swift might be a good one. I'm going to write that one down. So thank you for that. Maybe I'll make that one today. The top 10 most expensive Taylor Swift items, and see what comes up. And make one like that. But yeah, I mean, you got to get some more details in there, mister. Yeah, trying out different things. Definitely learn from what you're doing. Also, too, if you're still putting your face in the videos, put your face on the thumbnail so that people can connect with you and then that will help you grow. So people who like your personality or whatever you're showing through in the video. And also be you, be relaxed, don't be afraid of who you are, but kind of, you know, if you're trying to do an everything video, don't get controversial. I'd stay out of that realm unless you're going for a certain type of person, like people who make videos aimed toward the right in politics, you know. People who aim toward the left in politics, you know. So unless you're going to go a certain way and aim it just for those people, that's fine, and stick with those videos. But if you're not, and you're going for topics that are universal, stay away from controversial things, I would say. But just come through with a comedic side to everything. Kind of like we grew up. We made fun of everybody. It didn't matter. Nobody was off limits growing up when we were just, you know, as we called it back then, joning on everybody. Keep that open mind. Like if you're a Trump supporter, make Trumps about Trump also. If you're a Joe Biden supporter, make jokes about Joe Biden also. So just be open and wide range about everything is what I would suggest also. And politics is just an example of what I'm giving, because there's so many this and that's nowadays, left, right, you know, and divided things is what I'm trying to say. So just, if you're trying to be universal, just stay down the middle and just make fun of everybody, if you will, if you know what I mean. So that's what I would do. Like this, if you're Mustangs over Chevys, still make fun of Mustangs when the time is right. So because a personality is going to draw people in also, not just information that's in the video. So you can get like a double score out of it, if you will. See that thing I made you here that you used for a little bit? Look at the views you were getting on those. 84, 127, 25, 29, 20. Then they started going downhill here. So go back and see what changed. You had longer titles here. You got kind of shorter here. Look at the way you that song that broke the internet, that would make somebody click. Toxic weed, that's a big topic now. Weed, money gets the girl. That's always, yeah. And see, look, you used that one here, 202. You used it again here. You got 127. Now I wouldn't say use that one again, but use that format again. And then also, too, you can always put your face on some of these also, so that people will know it's you and your videos, so that you can connect with people. And don't be afraid to put your picture back into the thumbnail, the main thumbnail. Because once you get comfortable and people can see your personality and who you are as a person, they'll connect with that just as much as they will the topic of the video. And they might connect with that more per se. The one thing I've learned about making the YouTube videos, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Because there's a million, you know, there's probably a million different personalities on this planet. So you're going to find people who's going to enjoy your personality, your sense of humor, the tone of your voice even. I get more comments about the tone of my voice and how it's relaxing. But me personally, I never thought that. I thought my voice was horrid. But I get so many comments about how relaxing my voice is. And of course, that's probably on certain videos where I'm more low key, maybe. But so you never know what you do and how it can connect with somebody until you're just your comfortable true self. I prefer that over all the fake YouTubers out there who you can tell they have to, like, when they get into it, they have to build themselves up, basically, to hype themselves up mentally to put on a show. And there's room for everybody, but it just depends on what you like, what your style is, and what you're good at. I'm not good at acting and being fake, so I just be me. Could I have a bigger channel if I did do something like that? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but that's just my thoughts. Anyway, constructive criticism. If you're putting in the work, might as well put it in full throttle. Before I start talking on videos again, I have to relearn how to talk. Miles Rogan, I can't talk great. You need to start taking care of yourself. Stop stressing yourself out. What was that? I'll be back. That hurts. I guess the train had a really loose car or something. I heard a real jolt. I was promoting at 4% on October 2nd. I'm guessing was the latest update, and everything fell through the floor. What was it, October 2nd? Why is my calendar all weird? Sunday nights I usually do updates, but yeah. But it seems like they do them every night now, so it's hard to say. My blind rage dropped it to 2%, and views and impressions finally came back Friday. That's the hardest thing about eBay right now is that all the issues that it's hard to judge what's working, what can work, and what will not work. You know, like promoting at 10% and promoting at 20%, for me, there's no difference. I see no increase in sales. I might see increase by the number of impressions, but if those impressions are going into a bad spot where they're not going to generate sales in the first place, then they're kind of pointless. And then you're losing 10 more extra percent on the good impressions. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a waste, and it's kind of deceiving, if you will. So 3,500 items, everything store. Try to list 10 a day. Last spring sell through, we should be somewhere between 10 and 15 sold per day. We follow the same swings you seem to, looking at cross-listing. 100% cross-list. I mean, the first month I did it, I had almost $900, I think. Second month, $900. This month I'm on track to do, I think, $1,300. And I've only got 4,000 of my items cross-listed. And I'm going to average, say, $1,000 for the first 3 months. That's huge. $1,000. How many of your bills does $1,000 pay? You know, for me, that $1,000 per month is taking care of my 2 storage units and my cell phone bills for the family. So that's huge, you know. So definitely start cross-posting. I'll show you Posh, because that's what I went to first. If you're an everything seller, shirt, hockey jersey, visor, shoes, a a knitting needle set, pants, sweatpants, hat, jacket, shoes, hat, t-shirt, hoodie, shoes, jacket, hat, shirt, hat, CD, sweater, t-shirt. And this is a bundle. These were all t-shirts. Then I had the media bundle. Then I had a bundle of just everything. Media, clothes. I guess that's, oh, there it goes. Some holiday wall art. So anything will sell over here. I'm just happy I'm having so many hat sales sell over here since I have so many hats in my store. But I've only got a very small number of them cross-posted so far. Here's a media bundle. So, yeah, definitely. And another thing too is before I looked at my numbers before COVID. So pre-pandemic, I was selling an average of 75 items a day. But in 2023, I'm selling an average of like 40 items a day. So almost cut in half with whatever's going on with eBay with the changes. So but everything feels like it's just in a experimental phase, kind of, throw it together and see what happens when it comes to eBay. So who knows how long it's going to go on, so you have to survive. If I would have started Posh earlier, and if I averaged 1,000 in the first 3 months, and I've been not really cross-listing for the past week. I've done a little here and there, but I haven't been straight on. If I would have started earlier, who knows where I'd be right now. So it's never too late to get moving. I have a Mercari store and Etsy store, but the inventory is separate from our eBay inventory. I'd like something that auto delists when the item sells. I have Bonanza too. I have Bonanza, I have TrueGather, I have eBay US, I have the 9 or 10 other eBay sites, international sites through WebInterpret. All you have to pay extra on WebInterpret is 5% for their services of taking care of everything themselves. When it comes to cross-posting at the beginning of every month, you get 20,000 per website for free. But then I have Posh. I got a few items on Mercari, and then I also have the Etsy store and all that. But the Vendu auto delists. If it sells on eBay or Posh, it'll automatically delist from every site it's on. Mercari, Posh, Etsy, Depop. I don't know what that K is. Grailed, Facebook Marketplace. So it automatically delists on all them. If it sells on like a Mercari, if it sells on anything other than a Posh or an eBay, you have to come in and physically do it. But all it takes is you pull it up in here, click over here which site it's sold on, and then it delists it all automatically. So all you have to do is click one button, mark as sold, whatever site it's sold on, and it'll delist it from the other sites for you. So it makes it really easy to do. The only problem is if you end and sell similar, it breaks the link. So then if the link's broken and it sells on eBay, well, it's a new listing if you ended it and sold similar. So that's where things could start getting messy. So that's why when I do it, every time I pull an item into Vendu and cross list it, I come to my custom label and I put PM. I don't know if you can see this depending on, I'm delayed on my view. Let me check. I put PM, there it is, okay. I put PM in the custom label so that if this item does end and get relisted, then once a night what I do is I go into my solds, look for the PM, then I come here to my solds and make sure that it did sell, that it did take it down, because you can filter it by, you know, sold today. So these items sold today and came down. So if you're in your eBay sold and you see an item that's sold and has PM by it, but it's not here, then maybe you ended it and sold similar, so it didn't break the thing. So then you take it down manually yourself, which is going to be a pain to me once I really start getting into it and get all 50,000 items pulled over, and then I'm ending and selling similar. But hey, I'd rather have that extra money. If I have to take an hour extra per day on 50,000 items to make sure it's all taken down, then hey, that's what I got to do. But I do have a link below, I think it's on this channel too, for Vendoo, where you can save 25% on your first month. Also, if you have 3,500 items, you can move it all over in one shot, and then you can downgrade your subscription, because you only pay for the items you pull over. So the first month you want to get the highest one that'll pull all your items over in one shot, and then the second month you can downgrade, because you're not going to be pulling over 3,500 items every month. So, and it's really easy to use. So if you watch this video, you've seen me do it. If you haven't, check some of my other videos on this channel and you can see how easy it is to cross list. So it's real simple. I'll take a look at Posh. Web Interpret, haven't heard of that. How much is Vendoo? Yeah, I don't know exactly. I have unlimited because I just pull over constantly. My unlimited is $69 a month. But I don't know how much, like if you need 3,500, you'd have to go into Vendoo and look at their price structure and see which one will pull over 3,500 for you in one shot. And like I said, use the code, you got 25% off of that for the first month, but all you need is that one for the first month, because then you can downgrade. If you only list 300 items a month, you only need one that you can pull over 300 items per month to cross post, if you know what I mean. So it's definitely worth it. And I actually, what was kind of cool, being that I use Vendoo as an affiliate link below, I've already made $700 in affiliate money for the time I've been doing. I think July is when I started it. July to August, September. So in about 3 months, I've made an extra $700 from just being an affiliate for Vendoo. But also, I was entered into a contest I did not know about, and I won. And they gave me like, I think it was like $1,200 or $1,500 in future credit. So that $69 a month is free for, I think it was like, it comes to like a month and a quarter. So about I think it was a month and a half. I think a month and a half. So I'll have free Vendoo for a month and a half because I won a contest I knew nothing about. So that's kind of cool. So I've got to stick with Vendoo now no matter what. But I'm happy with it. So they took care of me. So, and then everybody who watches my videos have taken care of me too with the affiliates. So I feel like honored. Feel honored. But I gotta go take my meds. Talk to you later. I learned more from you and Lonnie's Facebook group that anymore. Well, I appreciate it, you know. And Web Interpret, you can look into that too. It used to be pushed by eBay. How I found it was a link in my seller hub on eBay saying sell internationally with Web Interprets. I clicked on it and that's how I started that. Just with international stuff, it's a whole nother set of rules you need to learn with what you can list there and what you can't. So But if you're signed into the eBay global shipping program, it's the same. You got the same roadblocks there as you would with the web interpret, so it's nothing different. And then that's the cool thing too, is even with Bonanza, TrueGather, all those international sites, when something sells, everything else as a whole is taken down. So the only time I have to do it manually through Vendu is when it's a Poshmark sale that I broke the link on because I ended it and sold Simlic. Other than that, everything else has been automatic. So, all right, enough selling. I need to get to work. Alrighty, I need to get my 100 items drafted today for tomorrow. I already got my 100 items listed today. So what am I going to work with? This hats, I guess. Be quick. Make sure that camera's not jacking up on me today. Oh, it is a little bit, ain't it? Oh, so it's following me again today. Are you going to start working properly then, Mr. Camera? Mr. Cameraman. Let's get this puppy started. Let's get this puppy started. You didn't follow me, did you? Yeah, you did. Okay. Operation Hat Trick, is this college? No, that's a brand. This is 47. Is it Ohio? I don't know. Wasted too much time on that. No problemo. Gotta do what we got to do to survive. This big old mess. Big old mess. This was cool. Megalodon. Monster Jail. Got to spell right, James. Wait a minute. Megalodon. It's not like I spell Megalodon every day. Okay. Let's just look for him. And that's a youth. Monster Jail. Here it goes somewhere. flash. I figured it was not following me, so maybe I can fix it now. And it'll stay. Let's see. Do you fix it? I'm delayed here. Let me see a little bit more. That should be alright. Come on. I'm still delayed. That'll work. Trucker hat chain. one at a time today. these hats used to move so much quicker. up, baby girl? You hungry? You want some food?
Oh boy.
Listening. What's going on? Is the music too low? Kind of feels like it's too low. Turn it up a little. Thank you. Crazy cats. I don't know if they're still here. Oh, listening while taking photos. Resell a rowboat if you're still here. AZ Cat says hello. Oh, so cool. So now I gotta remember that name. Beth is Reseller Rowboat. Try my best to remember names, to learn names and remember names. Whoops, why did I do that? That's weird. Because it's printed that way. Fan favorites. Two sales in 2 hours? Insane. Off to the post office. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. I guess it's the live is cleared out. I guess I'll go ahead and stop. Thanks everybody who was here. Appreciate it. See you in the next